Come to lie down on your mat in Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Knees splayed out to each side. Rest the palm of one hand over your navel center and the other over the heart center. If at any point this feels uncomfortable, rest the soles of both feet on the floor, knees pointed towards the sky. Close your eyes and begin to allow your body to relax. And without changing anything, bring your awareness to the natural rhythm of your breath. Feel the expansion of your chest and ribs with each inhale. And feel the weight of your body as it sinks down into the ground on each exhale. Continue to link this awareness with each inhale and exhale. Begin to center your awareness around your exhalations, around the touch points of your body and the ground beneath you. Allow yourself to fully release your body, thoughts, worries, ailments, or anxieties into the earth beneath you. Visualize the earth absorbing from you all the conscious or unconscious tensions that have stored themselves within your body. And as those tensions dissolve into the earth, visualize that with each intake of breath, Spirit restores to you a wealth of vitality, clarity, and well-being. Slowly begin to invite some awakening to the lower body. Release your hands to the floor and begin to windshield wipe your knees from side to side. Taking your knees as far as it feels comfortable in your own body. Turn your feet and knees to a neutral position. Extend the left leg out and slowly begin to bring the right knee towards your chest. Wrap your hands or arms around your right shin and hug the knee into your chest. When you are ready, switch legs. Extend the right leg out, bending the left knee into the chest. Continue alternating between both legs. Explore opening up the hips by gently guiding the bent knee to the outside of your torso. Continue 3 more rounds on each side on your own. Roll over to one side and push yourself up to all fours in tabletop position. Align your wrists directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, sink the belly down, push the mat away, send the gaze up for cow. Exhale, curl the toes and curl the spine while pushing the mat away, send the gaze to the belly, cat. Inhale, gaze up, cow. Exhale, curl the spine, send the gaze to the belly, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Feel free to allow yourself to take any organic movement that feels natural or intuitive to you in your body. I often like to incorporate drawing these really large hip circles while in tabletop position, as it helps me to really assess where my body is at the beginning of the practice, and it helps me gather information as to where specific parts of my body may need a bit more attention, or even some parts that may require me to be a bit more gentle. Return to a neutral tabletop position. Curl your toes under and slowly begin to shift your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Once you're there, begin pedaling out your heels or taking any organic movement that feels good in your body. Return to a neutral down dog position and walk your hands to the back of your mat into a forward fold. Deepen the stretch by binding your hands behind your ankles or your calves, or simply grab opposite elbows for ragdoll position. Allow the crown of your head, neck, and shoulders to relax towards the ground. Stay here or take a few gentle rocks from side to side. Evenly distribute the weight into the balls and heels of your feet. Return yourself back to center. Take a slight bend of the knee. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead, up salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, ground down through the feet, rise to stand, up salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Quad stretch to the top of the mat. Shift your weight into your left leg. Bend your right knee, squeezing the heel of your right foot towards your butt while sending the knee back. Place your left hand on your hip for balance. With the knee bent, pull the right knee into the chest by wrapping both hands around the knee. Feel an opening in the right hip joint. Release the right leg down, step forward, ground down. Lift the left heel into the left buttocks, sending the left knee back for a deeper stretch in the quad. With the left knee still bent, pull the left knee into your chest by wrapping both hands around the knee. Release the left foot down while stepping forward. Continue this pattern until you've reached the top of your mat, being sure to equalize the stretch on both the left and right sides. Once at the top of your mat, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, step the right foot back, pivot the heel down, point the toes to the long side of the mat, and cartwheel the arms out into a T shape. Bend the left knee, stacking it over the left ankle. Gaze forward over the left fingertips. Warrior 2. Bring yourself into the awareness of your own strength and stability as you ground down through your feet and lower body. Continue to breathe and feel the support of the earth beneath you. Inhale, lightly rest the left elbow on the left knee and sweep the right arm overhead, extended just over the right ear. Gaze up. Continue to ground down through your feet and feel a stretch in your left side body. Extended side angle pose. Exhale, cartwheel the arms back out into a T shape and pivot the left foot to the long side of your mat. Point the toes slightly at an angle. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, lower the hands in prayer in front of your heart. Hold here. Ground down through the toes, heels, and balls of your feet. Goddess pose. Inhale, straighten the legs with hands still in prayer. Send the arms upward. Exhale, bend the knees, lower the hands in prayer, and return to Goddess pose. Straighten the legs and heel-toe your feet together for tree pose. For modified tree, shift the weight into your left leg. Place the heel of your right foot just above your ankle. Hold here. For the full variation of tree pose, bring the sole of your right foot into the inside of your left thigh. Firmly ground down through the left foot before releasing your hands into prayer. To steady yourself, fix your gaze on any object in your room. Root down through the standing foot and breathe steadily. Slowly release the left foot down and turn towards the back of your mat to repeat the sequence on the right side. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, step the left foot back. Pivot the heel down, point the toes to the long side of the mat. Cartwheel the arms out into a T shape. Send the gaze over the right fingertips, being sure to stack the right knee over the right ankle. Warrior 2. While continuing to ground down, gently bend the right arm, resting it on top of your right knee, and sweep the left arm overhead, extending over the left ear. Send the gaze upward. Feel a stretch through the left side body. Extended side angle pose. Cartwheel your arms back out into a T position. Point the toes to the long side of the mat. Inhale, hands sweep up overhead. Exhale, lower the hands down in prayer in front of your heart. Squat down into Goddess pose. Inhale, send the arms up overhead. Exhale, lower back down into Goddess pose. Continue to ground down as you hold here. Straighten the legs and heel-toe your feet together for tree pose. If you took the modification on the other side, do the same here. For the full variation, bring the sole of your left foot into the inside of your right thigh. Firmly ground down through the right foot before releasing your hands into prayer. Fix your gaze, root down through your standing leg, and breathe steadily. Slowly release your left foot and return to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, half lift. Exhale, step both feet back for downward facing dog. Gently release your knees to the mat and come into child's pose. Take a wider variation of child's pose by widening the distance between the knees, resting your head on the mat or a block, grounding down to the earth through the third eye chakra. Walk your hands up to a seated position and prepare yourself for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Feel free to grab any props that would allow you to feel more comfortable in this pose. As you release yourself down to the ground, place one hand over your navel and the other over your heart center. Allow yourself to release your body into the earth and enjoy the peace you've created with this practice. Namaste.